This week, the greatest match you have never seen is the 1958 World Cup final, Sweden versus Brazil. It features both the youngest and the oldest goal scorers in World Cup finals. Also, it is the highest scoring final in World Cup history. You probably haven't seen it because you weren't alive. So, let's do this. Before the match, there was a draw to decide who wore their yellow kit. But Brazil boycotted the draw, therefore Brazil had to find a different kit colour, and the initial suggestion was all white. But the players rejected this idea. This is because white had previously been Brazil's national team colours, and in the 1950 World Cup, in the last match, Uruguay had beaten Brazil 2-1 to win the competition, and it was a disaster in Brazil. There was a competition in 1953 to find a new kit design, and the famous yellow shirt, green trim, blue shorts, white socks, this was the winner. But the world did not see this until 1970, because that was the first World Cup shown in colour. In 1958 in Sweden it was black and white, but Brazil decided to wear blue. So the Brazilian staff bought blue shirts and sewed the Brazilian badge onto the kit for the final. So the match kicked off in the Rasunda Stadion in Sweden, and every touch and every tackle by the Swedish players was greeted by cheers. And Sweden opened the scoring with a nicely taken goal inside 5 minutes by Liedholm, who is still the oldest player to score in a World Cup final at the age of 35.
Não valia cartão amarelo, não existia cartão nessa época ainda. Vamos ver a tentativa por dentro, olha só a Suécia chegando, Liedholm limpou, vai fazer no canto! Gol da Suécia! Liedholm abrindo o placar logo no comecinho, com 4 minutos, a Suécia abria o placar da decisão da Copa de 58.
Straight from the restart, Brazil almost equalized after a crossfield ball by Didi to Garrincha.
Eu teria dito, vamos lá gente, nós vamos golear esses gringos. Mete a bola embaixo do braço, conduz a seleção brasileira e já tem ataque.
E já vem com Garrincha pra bater na...
Garrincha is one of Brazil's best ever footballers. He was an incredible dribbler who terrorized fullbacks. He would cut inside, he would go down the line, and he had a powerful shot. He set up Brazil's equalizer in the 8th minute.
E tentou o toque de primeira, bola ajeitada pelo Zito, tá aí o Garrincha, encarou, botou no fundo, cruzou, Pelé, passou, Vavá!
Then Pelé, the 17-year-old Pelé, started getting into the game.
Seguiu tirando, a sobra do Brasil, Djalma na enfiada de bola, pro Vavá, escorou, pra Pelé, ajeitou, Pelé, bateu na trave!
Tentador tudo, olha aí.
Olha lá, vai de novo, Pelé pra cima do Gustafsson, sobrou pra ele, Pelé, ajeitou pra Vavá, bateu, pegou!
Garrincha and Pelé were a formidable pair, and in the 50 matches that they played together for the national team, they never lost a single match. For the second goal, Garrincha turned the fullback inside out again, and he set up Vavá, similar to the first goal.
Confesso pra você.
Olha o Garrincha, passou pelo Axbom, Garrincha levantou, o PV estava chegando ainda pro Brasil. Vamos ver o Mané, olha o Axbom, Mané levou, cruzou, Vavá! Vavá!
Both teams were attacking and the match was 2-1 at half-time.
Bola vem pro Pelé, matou na caixa, Pelé limpou, bateu pra fora. Boa bola do Gran. Simonson girou, bateu, Gil. Acabou sendo desarmado e a bola fica com a Suécia. Vai terminar. Agora, apita sem acréscimo o Maurice Guiguet. Fim do primeiro.
Sweden were pushing for an equalizer in the second half.
Corte feito pelo Orlando, só que a sobra é do Skoglund. Passou Skoglund, olha só que perigo lá.
But Pelé scored an incredible goal. He volleyed it home after flicking it over the defender's head.
Na virada sobre a Suécia, mas o Brasil quer mais. Zagallo. Nilton Santos. Olhou para a área. Lançamento do Nilton Santos pro Pelé. Pro Pelé. Pro Pelé.
Brazil were starting to dominate now and Sweden were doubling up on Garrincha, but they still couldn't get the ball off him.
A bola sobra aí para o grande Garrincha. Olha o giro do Garrincha. Olha o Mané. O drible do Mané. Lá vai Garrincha. O Axbom é quem encara o Garrincha. Com a sobra ali está o Parlin. Sempre dois. Um só é pouco para segurar o Mané. E lá vai ele.
Brazil added a fourth goal scored by Mario Zagallo, who was the manager of the 1970 World Cup winning team also.
Avá subiu, não conseguiu alcançar. Zagallo dividiu, vai Zagallo!
Brazil were enjoying themselves and all of the flicks and the tricks were coming out.
Ele carimba a marcação ali, a bola bateu, explodiu no Orlando. E o Mané, espetacular. Essa imagem de Bellini. Sobra com Didi. Pelé. Bola esticada para o Garrincha, invadindo a área. O árbitro parou, apitou, marcou falta. No que poderia, de repente, ser até um pênalti. Ó, o Garrincha se posiciona ali onde caiu, para mostrar que foi pênalti. Mas o árbitro, aqui, ó, foi aqui, olha aqui a marquinha na grama. Foi fora.
But maybe they were too relaxed and Sweden pulled the goal back.
Essa faixa especial para você relembrar como foi a primeira conquista do Brasil. Olha a Suécia chegando. Gol da Suécia!
There was another possible penalty for Brazil that was waved away.
Brasil. E o Brasil vem com o Pelé. O Pelé domina. Vem ali pela esquerda. Cavadinha para levantar pro Vavá. O Vavá sentiu ali o choque.
Before Pelé scored a looping header in the final moments of the game to secure Brazil's first ever World Cup.
Nessa final, deixou dele. Aí Pelé, matou no peito, calcanhar na bola, pro Zagallo. Pelé pediu, correu para dentro da área. Pelé! Gol! O futuro rei sentiu a pancada. Olha a vibração do Vavá. Acabou, terminou. Brasil, campeão mundial em 58. 5-2 para cima da Suécia.
The emotion of winning the World Cup was overwhelming for some of the Brazilian players. Watching this match, what stands out for me is the sportsmanship between the players. The game seemed to be played in a friendlier way. There were more smiles, camaraderie between the players. Even the Swedish fans stayed behind in the stadium to congratulate the winning Brazilian team. It was an incredible and historical football match featuring 2 great goals by Pelé and some fabulous footballers. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.